So give a little update on what happened. Last night at like 11, 10 or 11, the stock Z-hub kind of gave up and broke all of the studs off. You can see there's some of the studs right here. They broke that off. It cracked the brembo brake rotor all the way through. All the way through, of course. It broke the front bumper when it dropped onto the frame. It destroyed the inside of this wheel. And broke my back bumper off and cracked it there. So I'm currently fixing that dent. I already got a new rotor or new hub assembly. Oh, it also bent my knuckle. I guess it slammed onto the brake. You can see the stress marks. It bent it pretty bad. See how off those are. So that was toast. So I went down to a buddy of mine who happened to have some of these laying around. So I got a G35 hub and a G35 knuckle. Can't really tell. You can't really tell difference. Currently, I just have to put the top ball joint back on, the upper control arm. I also replaced this arm. This was bent. It's right here. That was bent, so I was running like -3 degrees camber in the rear. And I couldn't change it anymore. Didn't really bang up anything else. Like I said, it just kind of screwed up that part of the quarter, which I'm about to pop out now. Yeah, everything else looks like it's okay. The new hub went on fine, and it has studs, so I just got to go to the parts store and get a new rotor, which is expensive, kind of, sort of, and lug nuts, and hopefully that wheel I can throw it back on. We're gonna find out. Oh, look at that. The rest of a lug. Yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. I'll insert photos so you can actually see the damage before. I forgot to start recording. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna set you guys up, and I'm gonna bang out that little guy with a heat gun and a hammer and a screwdriver, probably. Wonder how I can set you up here. Maybe. Nope, that ain't gonna work. You know what? I got a better idea. I'm gonna set you up. All right, here. There. And there you go. I'm gonna try to bang this out, and hopefully I can get it to come out. Heat up the rest of the paint so I'm not ruining it. I was doing like 35 miles an hour, just got off the freeway, and then all of a sudden, what I thought was a bad wheel balance turns out to be lug nuts were loose. I haven't done much maintenance on this car. I just kind of picked it up a couple months ago, and I'm finally figuring out what's wrong with it, and of course, what's not wrong with it. So we'll see how that goes. not really tripping too much on it. I like it to be kind of back where it's supposed to be. It's kind of a drift car, just not a lot. Just not happy. Not happy at all. Oh, you guys fell. Kind of show you what I'm doing here. So you can see if you look at the body line, it's just kind of dips right in there. So I'm just trying to take the punch and just kind of pop it out. It's getting better. I'll update you guys when I'm there. Alright, so that's kind of as much as I'm willing to get it out right now. It's halfway decent, at least. That body line's almost back. I'll just I'm gonna end up respraying the whole car eventually. It needs a lot of body work here and there, so I'll take care of it then. I gotta figure out how this mounts and how I can remount it, and then I can remount the front or the rear bumper here. Once again, gotta figure out how that mounts as well. Never had to take apart the bumper before on this car, so. A little light. I can do that. So I guess I'll go ahead and pull this bolt off of there. Alright, let's see how I get to do this here. You guys can't really see that in there. I can't turn on my flashlight, can I? My flashlight is on. Okay. Alright. Guess I'll update you guys when I get there then. I don't have a flashlight handy, so. Alright, so what I'm pretty much ending up doing here is popping 2 holes in the plastic and zip tying it into place temporarily because the bracket for the light is broken. So that's no good. And then I'm also gonna do, since this piece is broken, I gotta do something here, probably pop a hole through that and zip tie it through there, and then just probably pop a hole through that one too, or just use the stock hole and zip tie that up into place so it looks kind of decent for now. But yeah, here we go. All right, and so now
Rainbow zip ties.
No rainbow zip ties. Now if it'll focus. Thank you. Yeah, it's all kind of back together, zip tied and whatnot into place for now. At least my blinker's there. Now I'm gonna go to the parts store.